Welcome back into a holiday edition of the predictions by our guys who are not doing all that great. The program is still doing all right. Rough week for some of the kids last week with our bets here on the predictions. Let's kick this thing off with Steven St. John, who's trying to dig out of this hole that Nate Bukaty left him.
Thanks, Todd, you silly son of a gun. All right, we got this week's picks, and I'm going to get the advice from one of my daughters, Miss Selena St. John. Will whisper the picks into my ear, and then I will let you know what she thinks and what kind of betting advice she gives me. All right, she says the Chiefs will cover. They haven't done that in a couple of weeks. She likes the Chiefs 31-20, so that is an over, and that is a Chiefs cover. Now let's find out what the bonus pick is from the rest of the NFL games. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to roll with the Detroit Lions. That is a gift that keeps on giving. They are 2.5-point favorites at Carolina. They're going to win that game by 7 points, and you can take that to the bank. Thank you, Selena St. John. Would you like to say anything out there to the people of Kansas City? Oh, she said Merry Christmas. Those are the first 2 words she said to me all week long. Back to you, Todd.
A little help there for Steven. The family. It's a St. John family affair on the picks. Another person who went over last week was Jason Anderson. Can Josh Briscoe fix that for the zone?
This week is a real catch-22, at least for the zone, because I feel like we've pretty much gotten all the Chiefs games wrong, except for when Beards has been picking. And also, Jason and I love betting on the Seahawks. This week, I don't know if that's a win-win or a lose-lose, but I like the Seahawks getting almost double digits. 9.5 is too many points, and I like the under in a 27-20 type of game. That's barely under, that's barely the points, but Vegas is pretty good at all this. I'm going to go $50 on the Seahawks, 25 on the under. And then I'm going to take the Bengals, giving 3.5 against the New England Patriots. I just don't think the Patriots are that good, and I have bought into the Bengals. It's a little bit of a weird line, which makes me nervous, but I'm going to go ahead and put my last 25 on Cincinnati.
Okay, so the program is in first place partially because Adam Dravetta did okay last week. He got 2 of his picks right. How can the big man K-Dog do this week?
Well, the Chiefs have won 7 of 8, but they haven't covered a game in 2 months. So I'm going to take Seattle plus the 9.5 for $40. Of course, I will take the under for another $40. And the Bills have gone under on the road 7 times in 7 games this year. So I'll take the under there, Bills at Chicago.
Okay, our only picker last week who was on the Texans was Sterling Holmes for the nighttime guys. We'll see if Jack Johnson can keep at least part of it going well this week.
So the Chiefs didn't cover against Denver, didn't cover against Houston, with the spread being nearly 10 points in this game against Seattle. I think I'm going to take Seattle plus 9.5 in this one. It's going to be a really cold game, but again, these are 2 top 10 scoring offenses, and I don't see a way in the Chiefs defense slowing down Geno Smith and that Seahawks passing attack. As for the over-under in this one being 48.5, I'm going to go the over as well. Though it is cold, I think both these teams will be successful running the football. We saw against Houston, they hit the over as well in that game, being 54. So I feel like with this defensive Kansas City and both offenses being in the top 10, I'll take them both to have a big offensive day. And lastly, I bet on them last time. I'm going to bet on them again. I'll go with the 49ers -7 over the Washington Commanders, of course, because the Commanders just lost recently to fall to 7-6-1, and the 49ers are red hot defensively. Can see them holding Washington under 20 points in this game and winning comfortably by double digits.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from all of us here at Sports Radio 810 WHB. You can play along in the comments section or tweet back to us what you think your prediction should be for this game. It's going to be a chilly one. I know that. I'll be glad to be in the press box when the Chiefs play the Seahawks.